gone beyond the relationship about informal traders. It is an anti-foreigners campaign which has been carried out by major political parties like ANC, Operation Dudula March to March, Action SA, and ETCs.
As the organization, we are very happy with the outcome. We think that although it wasn't an overwhelming success, but by agreement, we were able to get what the traders were looking for.
There are 500 people. We know as we stand here that some of them are already ineligible for various reasons. So that number, we believe, will come down substantially.
And this is the lawyer.
But even if ultimately there are 300 stores, presently it's a progressive process. The city continues to demarcate trade and create trading facilities where it can, because it does recognize the significance of the contribution of informal trading to its economy.
If you've enjoyed this video so far, please do me a huge favour and hit the like button and subscribe. These videos take quite a long time to make, so if you could help me out, I'll love you forever. Thank you all for your support. Now let's get back to this crazy story.
Now, this is the penultimate number and it's number 2. At number 2, I present to you KwekuAfrica. Wow! This guy has a thunderous voice. Like, when he speaks, you wanna listen. I've been able to watch a couple of his videos, and I sincerely will tell you that he makes great impression in whatever content he's going to present. Thank you so much, Mr. Kweku. Keep up the good work.
The High Court in Johannesburg has ruled that the City of Johannesburg must immediately begin the process of verification, registration, re-registration and reallocation of stores to informal traders who were already trading at the CBG and were removed from part of the city center as part of a cleanup exercise organized by the Joburg city mayor in anticipation for the G20 summit to be held in South Africa recently. And this was misunderstood by the informal traders who represented by SERI, which is the Socio-Economic Right Institute of South Africa. They took the Johannesburg city to court, preventing them from trading along the street of Johannesburg. And now there's been a verdict. So this is what I just read to you. Now, the court has given them just 8 days to do this exercise of verifying and re-registering all informal traders. However, all illegal immigrants who used to trade, those from Zimbabwe, Botswana, Ghana, Nigeria, who were trading, have all been banned from trading in the street of Johannesburg. Now, Operation Dudula, March for March, the city mayor, ANC are calling this victory and they are celebrating. But the traders who were led by a Nigerian who is now a South African, Okesi Okafo, says that the judgment is an anti-foreigner judgment which was instituted against foreigners in South Africa.
It's gone beyond the relationship about informal traders. It is an anti-foreigners campaign which has been carried out by major political parties like ANC, Operation Dudula March to March, Action SA, and ETCs. So, by saying this, the structures of the government, we are not there. We are traders, we are not politicians. We do not make any of these laws. We did not issue the smart card and permits by ourselves. Rather, the city issued them to us. Now, what we understand is that whenever there is change of mayor in the city of Johannesburg, a new mayor came with his MMCs like economic development and councillors. And now, when they come, we are not sure if they do study the bylaws of the city, whereby there are informal traders.
But the litigation director for SERI is saying that this is a welcoming news. Although they didn't get full judgment, he believes that they got partial judgment, and that was what the traders wanted.
Look, as the organization, we are very happy with the outcome. We think that although it wasn't an overwhelming success, but by agreement, we're able to get what the traders were looking for, which is to be regularized. And that is a victory for the traders and the organization, because had it not been for this litigation, we would have found ourselves in a position where traders are forgotten with, as was the city's intention.
In this ruling, is there a winner or loser in this part A of the ruling?
I don't think there's winners or losers, but what has won, what came out triumphant is the law. The law does not permit, or did not permit, the city to remove the traders the way in which they did. And now with this order, that is going to be rectified, and it's going to be rectified on an expedited basis. Come the 18th of November, if that is not done, we'll be back in this court to say that the city has failed to comply with the order of this court.
So, judging by the judgment of the 2013 Constitutional Court, is this part of our ammunition going forward to Part B or what?
It certainly is. It certainly is. And remember, even these unlawful removals of traders, the Constitutional Court then declared that it was unlawful, and it interdicted the city from continuing to do so. But the city has done so nonetheless, and it is the reason why the judge has said that he is hoping that this order will certainly be go a long way in putting an end to that court case. But certainly, we need to see the 2013 Constitutional Court order to its finality.
And then what about threats by the government that among the traders are illegal immigrants and they must also be removed or arrested? What's your reaction to that, if you have any?
Well, we have never said that the state is precluded from enforcing its laws. If it's going to enforce the laws in a manner that they're supposed to do so, then that is fine. But threats of just saying that they're not going to regularize informal traders merely because they are not South Africans by origin, that is not going to fly. The informal traders that we represent are here legally. They have passports, they have asylum seekers, and therefore those traders will be regularized, failing which will come back to this court.
But the traders are also saying that, no, that's not what they wanted. In fact, this is an anti-foreigner campaign against them. And the lawyer for Joburg City also is saying that this is a progress, it's a work in progress, because already they've been able to remove some traders and they are now left with 200 traders. He believes that gradually they are getting there and they will get there.
There are 500 people. We know as we stand here that some of them are already ineligible for various reasons. So that number, we believe, will come down substantially. But even if ultimately there are 300 stalls, presently, it's a progressive process. The city continues to demarcate, trade and create trading facilities where it can, because it does recognize the significance of the contribution of informal trading to its economy.
So as it stands now, foreigners or illegal migrants in South Africa trading are the people who are now caught in the net in South Africa. The South African traders have been allowed to be formalized to trade. But the illegal immigrants are those who are going to suffer now. And the mayor and the Joburg City, they've also been given instructions. However, this is a step in the right direction going forward. So, what do you make of the story? I mean, what do you make of the ruling? Do you think it's a step in the right direction, or you side with the illegal foreigners, that it is a kind of ruling meant to target foreigners? Don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section. It's a wrap for today.
So breaking news, as you can see, I am at Dudula in Joburg CBD. The Gauteng High Court has ruled that the City of Johannesburg needs to expedite the process of registering informal traders. You would remember that informal traders and the City of Johannesburg were in court after the city removed informal traders from operating right here in Dudula. Now the court says over the next 2 weeks the city must register and formalize some of the informal traders and ensure that they are allocated spots to trade it. But if you are an illegal immigrant in South Africa, the law will not allow you to trade anymore in the city of Johannesburg and in the CBD particularly. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Is this a victory for the city, or is this a victory for the informal traders?
You are representing the traders here today. Can you tell us, are you from SERI or are you from the EFF?
I am from the traders.
Okay.
Yes.
And which country are you from, sir?
I am originally a Nigerian South African.
Okay, so one of the big problems here, you can see that we've got groups like Operation Dudula who are speaking out against the foreign national traders. How long have you been trading here, and do you have permits to trade them?
Yes, I will simply answer you by asking our members to display their smart card and their statement from the City of Johannesburg. That answers a lot the question you just put to me. So traders, do you have your smart card? I know all of our traders, are you here? Here is our smart card, and it's from the City of Johannesburg.
Okay, so the city has been saying that these smart cards are old.
And here is also a statement, a rental statement, the current rental statement from the City of Johannesburg for the month of September 2025. It is clearly displayed here.
Okay, so you are saying that these traders have all really been paying to take up these spaces, and they've still been evicted, even though they have licenses, they have permits, and they've been paying the city a monthly fee?
We can categorically say that we've been illegally evicted, and let me just send a direct message to the City of Johannesburg mayor. He should be a people's mayor. He may not be the best person for the job, but to allow all the thousands of informal traders who are legally trading without violating any or having violated any bylaws of the city. We are saying, when you are doing your beautification of the city, give a plan B when you have a plan A. Do not come and remove the traders illegally. He must stop floating the court orders and obey the court orders. He must stop being from the content of the court, because there was a judgment in 2020 whereby Concord judgment says we, the traders, must continue selling and trading at the Dudula streets. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. So
Put